Remember that time when you were kissing a woman, the atmosphere was heating up, and suddenly she took your hand and positioned it on a specific spot on her body. This subtle gesture is like a map she's drawing for you, showing exactly where she wants to be touched. Many guys don't realize this, but that's where the secret lies. She's giving you permission to explore that sensitive area. The problem is that most men, perhaps 95%, have no idea how and where to touch in the right way. Only 5% master this art. In this video, we're going to dive into a topic that can transform your interactions. The top 10 sensitive zones of women, scientifically proven, that when explored correctly can make you stand out from any other guy. Imagine having this advantage, whether at the beginning of a date, in an intimate moment, or when you're about to leave her breathless. This is your secret weapon. These tips will help you make an unforgettable impression, causing her to think about you even when you're not around. And the best part, this works for all women, regardless of age or nationality. Before we move on to these powerful tips, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. This will ensure that you receive more exclusive content where we combine wisdom and strategy so that you're always one step ahead. When it comes to creating an intimate connection with your partner, knowing the most sensitive areas of her body can make all the difference. Often, small gestures and careful touches can awaken intense sensations and strengthen the bond between the couple. Let's explore these 10 erogenous zones that, when stimulated in the right way, can transform the moment for the two of you. Stay until the end because the 10th one I find the most intriguing, mysterious, and close to a highly desired zone. 1. Lips, the gateway to deep connection. The lips are one of the most fascinating and sensitive regions of the human body, true portals to deep emotional and physical connections. Filled with thousands of nerve endings, they have the unique ability to respond instantly to subtle or intense touches. A simple brush of lips, a gentle kiss, or even a more passionate kiss can trigger a cascade of biochemical reactions in the body that go far beyond immediate physical pleasure. When lips meet in a kiss, powerful hormones like oxytocin, often called the love hormone, are released. This hormone not only enhances the feelings of connection and desire, but also strengthens the emotional bonds between partners. A kiss is not just a gesture of affection. It is a form of intimate communication that speaks directly to the heart and mind. It carries with it the promise of affection, passion, and complicity, essential elements for strengthening any relationship. Moreover, the way a kiss is given can completely transform the moment. A delicate touch of the lips can create an atmosphere of tenderness and care, while a more intense and deep kiss can ignite passion and heighten excitement almost instantly. This seemingly simple act has the power to change the dynamics between two people, creating an emotional bridge that is often stronger than any words can express. Therefore, lips are not just an erogenous zone. They are a true portal to intimacy, capable of igniting a lasting emotional connection. 2. Neck, the source of shivers and unforgettable sensations. The neck is one of the most underrated yet extremely powerful areas when it comes to creating intense sensations and provoking shivers. Its proximity to sensitive regions like the face and ears, combined with the thin and delicate skin, makes the neck a true epicenter of pleasurable stimuli. Each gentle touch, kiss, or even a simple whisper can turn an ordinary moment into an experience filled with emotion and desire. Imagine yourself on a casual date, talking about trivial matters, and suddenly there's a light touch on your neck, followed by an intense gaze. This simple action can create a palpable electricity in the air, instantly increasing the intimacy and sexual tension between those involved. The neck, when touched consciously and affectionately, responds almost automatically, sending waves of pleasure throughout the body. It's no wonder this area is so often explored in intimate moments. The power of touches on the neck also lies in their subtlety. Small gestures, like lightly running fingers or giving a discreet kiss, have the ability to create a world of sensations and emotions without the need for words. This type of interaction elevates the level of excitement while maintaining elegance and mystery, essential elements to keep desire alive in any relationship. Therefore, the neck is much more than just a sensitive area. It is a true source of pleasure and emotional connection, capable of transforming any moment into something unforgettable. 3. Ears, whispers of pleasure and deep connection. The ears, often overlooked as an erogenous zone, hide vast potential for creating moments of intense pleasure and excitement. The area around the ears, especially behind them, is rich in nerve endings, making it extremely sensitive to gentle and affectionate stimuli. A delicate whisper, a soft kiss, or even the simple act of breathing lightly near the ear can trigger an immediate physical and emotional response. During a hug or intimate moment, bringing your lips close to your partner's ears can completely transform the atmosphere. The whispered words at that moment, whether a loving compliment or an expression of desire, not only stimulate physically but also touch deeply on an emotional level. This combination of physical touch and intimate verbal communication creates a powerful and unforgettable connection between partners. The ears are a gateway to sensations that transcend the physical, uniquely connecting body and mind. Moreover, this type of subtle stimulation can create anticipation that heightens sexual tension. The mere act of being so close, with a light touch or an intimate whisper, generates an expectation that can be even more exciting than the act itself. This silent communication, conveyed through soft touches and sounds, is often what turns an ordinary moment into something deeply personal and stimulating. Therefore, the ears are not just a point of physical excitement, but also a channel for expressing affection, desire, and appreciation. When well explored, they can intensify any moment of intimacy, creating an emotional and physical connection that further strengthens the relationship. These first three elements, lips, neck, and ears, are powerful allies in building intimacy and desire. They are gateways to deep emotions and can transform any interaction into a rich and meaningful experience. Explore each of these points with sensitivity and respect, and you will discover a new level of connection with your partner. 4. Breasts and nipples, high sensitivity zones, and deep connection. The breasts and nipples are areas of extreme sensitivity and play a significant role in both arousal and emotional connection during intimacy. With a large number of nerve endings concentrated in these regions, every touch, kiss, or caress can trigger intense physical responses, quickly elevating the level of arousal. However, the breasts are not just an erogenous zone. They also play a fundamental role in creating a deep emotional connection between partners. Focusing attention on the breasts and nipples during intimate moments is not just about physical pleasure. It's also a form of nonverbal communication that can express affection, respect, and desire. By exploring this area with gentle touches and kisses, it's possible to create an emotionally rich experience that goes beyond immediate pleasure. For many women, this attention not only heightens arousal, but also makes them feel more connected and valued, strengthening the emotional bond between the couple. The breasts, due to their complexity and sensitivity, can serve as a bridge between the physical and the emotional. A well-placed touch or a gentle kiss on the nipples can elicit an intense and immediate response, both in the body and the mind. The way this area is explored can vary, ranging from soft and tender touches to more intense interactions, depending on the mood and intimacy of the moment. By carefully and attentively exploring this region, partners can create a deeply satisfying pleasure experience that transcends the physical, reinforcing intimacy and emotional connection in the relationship. 5. Inner thighs, the delicacy that precedes pleasure. The inner thighs are an area that often carries a load of tension and anticipation. Due to their proximity to the genital regions, this area is incredibly sensitive to touch, and delicate interactions can quickly increase the level of arousal. The simple act of lightly caressing the inner thighs during intimate moments can transform a casual interaction into one charged with desire and intensity. This region possesses its own magic when explored with care. Gentle touches or kisses in this area can create an atmosphere of anticipation, where pleasure lies not only in immediate stimulation but in the expectation of what is to come. By prolonging touches in this area, the partner can create a sexual tension that elevates the experience, making each movement and touch even more exciting. This delicate approach not only enhances physical pleasure but also intensifies emotional connection, creating a moment of profound intimacy between the two. The key to effectively exploring this area lies in the combination of delicacy and intention. Slow and gentle movements increase desire and arousal, While the proximity of this region to the most intimate zones creates an irresistible tension, when touched with respect and care, the inner thighs become a true gateway to a complete, intimate experience where the physical and emotional intertwine, creating unforgettable moments of pleasure and connection. 6. Back. The touch that transforms and connects. The back region is often underestimated when it comes to pleasure and excitement zones, but it actually possesses surprising potential to create intimate and relaxing moments. The back, with its vast area of skin and muscles, responds incredibly well to touches, caresses, and massages, making it a crucial point for relieving tension while simultaneously increasing intimacy between partners. A gentle touch on the back, whether with fingertips or light kisses, can generate a sense of comfort and security. This type of touch not only helps relax physically but also creates an instant emotional connection. Massages or slow caresses along the back, especially after a long day, can transform the moment into a deeply intimate and relaxing experience, allowing the couple to connect in a more profound and meaningful way. Furthermore, the skin on the back is a region rich in sensory receptors, meaning that each touch can generate an immediate physical response, enhancing the feeling of closeness. When this area is explored with patience and attention, the partner can create a pleasure and relaxation experience that strengthens emotional bonds. The back thus becomes a healing space, where thoughtful and affectionate touch can transform daily stress into an opportunity for intimate and pleasurable connection. In summary, the back is an area of transformative potential where affectionate touch can open doors to relaxation, tension relief, and intimacy. This combination of physical pleasure and emotional connection is one of the keys to creating a deeper and more satisfying relationship where partners feel not only physically close but also emotionally connected. 7. Hips, a symbol of sensuality and connection power. The hips are a true symbol of sensuality, radiating a unique energy that can be felt both physically and emotionally. This area of the body, close to the erogenous zones, is filled with highly sensitive nerve endings, making it one of the most powerful regions for creating excitement and increasing desire. A simple touch on the hips, whether during a dance or in a casual gesture, can trigger a wave of sensations throughout the body, creating an instant and deep connection between partners. During an intimate moment, lightly guiding with the hands over the hips can transform the dynamic of the interaction. This touch conveys a non-verbal message of desire and intention, elevating the level of intimacy without the need for words. Additionally, the hips carry a cultural and historical weight as one of the ultimate symbols of femininity and sexual power. Exploring this area with subtle touches or more intense movements is like accessing an inexhaustible source of attraction and desire. In a dance, for example, when the hips move in harmony, the whole body seems to communicate in its own language, full of energy and connection. Dance is one of the oldest rituals of courtship and intimacy, and the movement of the hips, when touched delicately, can create an electrifying atmosphere of desire. This touch on the hips, though subtle, carries an intensity that can transform any interaction into an unforgettable moment of complicity and passion. 8. Feet, the forgotten pleasure and the power of a massage. The feet, often neglected in discussions about pleasure zones, actually possess immense potential for creating moments of intimacy and deep relaxation. Filled with nerve endings, the feet are incredibly sensitive to touch, and a well-executed massage can be one of the most effective ways to stimulate both relaxation and excitement. When someone dedicates time and attention to this part of the body, they demonstrate special care that can strengthen the emotional and physical connection with their partner. A foot massage goes far beyond a simple gesture of relaxation. With the use of aromatic oils and gentle movements, it is possible to create a deeply sensory experience that engages both body and mind. Each careful movement over the soles of the feet, toes, and arches can generate a gradual sense of pleasure that increases as the massage progresses. This gesture of care not only relieves accumulated stress, but also conveys a message of affection and attention to detail, making the experience much more intimate. Furthermore, the practice of massaging feet is strongly linked to ancient cultures, such as reflexology, where it is believed that each point on the feet is connected to different parts of the body. A massage in this area, therefore, not only brings immediate pleasure but can also positively influence overall well-being. The act of massaging a partner's feet can transform an ordinary evening into a deeply sensual and comforting experience, elevating the level of intimacy and creating a connection that goes far beyond the physical. 9. Scalp, relaxation, pleasure, and intimacy. The scalp is one of the most underestimated areas when it comes to pleasure and intimacy. Filled with nerve endings, the touch in this region can trigger a deep relaxation sensation that spreads throughout the body. A massage or caress on the scalp can transform a simple moment into an almost meditative experience where stress dissolves and emotional connection intensifies. A gentle touch on the scalp, whether during a massage, running fingers through hair, or an unpretentious caress, can create an immediate sense of comfort and well-being. This type of touch, while discreet, has the power to create an emotional bond between partners. Often, this simple gesture can be even more significant than other more evident touches, as it demonstrates genuine care and attention to the other's well-being. In addition to physical pleasure, touching the scalp is also a way to promote mental relaxation. When the stress of daily life feels overwhelming, a massage in this area can relieve tension and bring an immediate sense of tranquility. For couples, this can mean a moment of reconnection, where silent touch replaces words and creates an atmosphere of complicity and affection. By exploring the scalp as a pleasure zone, partners can discover a new way to connect and relax, strengthening intimacy and creating unique moments of closeness. 10. Lower abdomen, the portal to pleasure and emotional connection. The lower abdomen region, located just above the genital areas, is one of the most sensitive zones of the body and can play a crucial role in excitement and emotional connection between partners. Gentle touches and delicate caresses in this area can generate an immediate response of pleasure, quickly elevating the level of excitement. However, the power of this region goes beyond the physical. It also serves as a bridge to the emotional side of intimacy, where touch becomes a tool to strengthen the bond between the couple. During intimate moments, a massage or careful touch on the lower abdomen can create exciting anticipation, gradually increasing sexual tension in an engaging way. The secret lies in the delicacy of the movements, which should be gentle enough to create an atmosphere of expectation, but firm enough to stimulate the nerve endings that populate this region. The combination of lightness and intention transforms this touch into a true art, where each movement can awaken unique and intense sensations. In addition to being a zone of physical pleasure, the lower abdomen is also strongly linked to vulnerability and trust. Allowing this area to be touched is a sign of openness and surrender, which can further deepen the emotional connection between partners. When touched with care and respect, this region transforms into a portal to a deeper level of intimacy, where the physical and emotional meet, creating a truly complete experience of pleasure and connection. Conclusion: by exploring these sensitive zones with care and attention, you not only intensify physical pleasure, but also deepen the emotional bond with your partner. Remember, the key to rewarding intimacy lies in mutual communication and consent. By respecting her preferences and adapting